California. Which Corolla have you been driving? Fellow senior editor Nelson Earson asked. The XSE hatch, I said. Oh, the great one, he replied. I guess my confusion need to have been reflected around my face, because his personal expression changed towards the exasperated yet again must explain me self-tough humans look that I have started to know so well. I didn't say that it was good, he explained. I said hello was the nice one. After a short time of intensive driving, I will, once more, believe otherwise with Earson. I think the 2019 Toyota Corolla XSE hatchback heading for some evaluation is a great one, full stop. To be fair, we're both coming through the same place. No gearhead expects anything from a Corolla sedan beyond about 200 years of trouble-free service. It's really Lunesta on wheels with regards to excitement. But the Corolla hatch in fact is in a different category. Allow me to get out the evidence, gathered with a fast trip down the best curvy roads northwest of Los Angeles. I have driven a Corolla sedan on these identical roads, tried to, at the very least, and needlessly to say, it proved itself being an understeering mess. But the Corolla hatch, that's essentially a rebadged European market Toyota Auris, shows signs and symptoms of a pulse, and also a rather strong one during this. My first impression was this car belongs within the curves. The grip is excellent, so when the front end actually starts to let go, proceeded using a reasonable wail of warning through the tires, it can so gently and progressively, using the chassis giving the barest hint the back end might be important if one manipulated the controls well or badly enough. No, it's not perfect, in reality, it's further away. The springs can be a bit too soft and also the dampers not nearly effective enough. Hit a large bump mid-corner plus the body bounces as being a pogo stick, severely enough which the car loses grip for the upswings. Understandable, the Corolla's first obligation is usually to avoid grinding vertebrae to dust for the daily commute. Though each 0.0-liter engine sounds promising at 168 horsepower, it's too few power to motivate the XSE everything briskly. Our colleagues about the Hall at Motor Trend timed the manual version to 60 miles per hour in 7.5 seconds, with all the automatic being released at 8.5. The bigger problem is which the engine is slow to rev. Our test car stood a manual transmission, also it seemed to take a long time to climb in the upper rev ranges where it can its best product. The driver needs to stay closely tuned directly in to keep the engine to use power band. Even so, the tall fuel economy-minded gearing implies that downshifting isn't always an option for the tightest and slowest of bends. Still, we've had similar complaints about other sporty cars, and declared them good. And there's plenty more details on the Corolla XSE which is more than good. Back home in Europe, the Auris is pitched being an upscale car, as well as the interior reflects that, with high-quality materials, nicely finished surfaces, and Lexus-quality switchgear. Though luggage space seems to be in short supply in the beginning, the published numbers reveal a shoe slightly bigger the Volkswagen Golf GTI. The Corolla hatch can also be reasonably quiet, at least in relation to engine and wind noise. Unfortunately, the wheel and tire combo 18-inch alloys wrapped with Yokohama Avid GT all-seasons generate a hollow drone, an issue we've encountered in many modern cars with low-profile tires. Bonus bits within this particular test car included a digital parking brake and dual-zone automatic climate control. There's a rev matching feature that spins the engine up for easier downshifts, as well as the cruise control doesn't disengage if you change gears. I'm unclear how many modern cars have that feature. It's unlike there are many stick-shift cars left which to try it out. However, the last one I remember to be able feature was obviously a BMW. The bottom line is which the Corolla XSE is often a top-notch, all-around hatchback along with a bright spot inside Toyota lineup. Is it so bright that we'd spend our very own cash on one? Probably not, considering that the Hyundai Veloster spec delivers more pleasurable for quite a lot less money. Still, this is really the best Corolla we've driven from an enthusiast's perspective. A more energetic engine as well as a stiffer number of shocks and springs could turn this hatch from warm to hot. Earson's right, the XSE hatchback is the favorable Corolla. But he's also wrong. If you're happy to sacrifice best possible driving dynamics to get a comfortable day-to-day ride, the XSE hatch is a useful one, period. 2019 Toyota Corolla XSE hatchback specifications. Price $23,910 $24,325 BAS tested. Engine 2.0 liters DOC 16 valve I-4168 HP at 6,600 revolutions per minute, 151 lb-ft at 4,800 revolutions per minute. Transmission 6-speed manual. Layout 4-door, 5-passenger, front engine, FWD hatchback. EPA mileage 2,837 miles per gallon city hui. LXWXH 169.9 by 69.9 by 57.1 in. Wheelbase 103.9 inches, weight 3,060 pounds, 060 miles per hour, 7.5 seconds, top speed 110 miles per hour estate.